Yeah, that'd be great.
Good afternoon, and welcome to the Legal and Finance Committee meeting for December 31, 2024. We'll begin with roll call and determination of quorum.
Here.
Evans,
Here.
Maher,
Here.
Roseland,
Here.
and Stroman.
Here.
We have a quorum.
Okay. Next, can we have a motion to adopt the agenda?
So moved. Second.
A motion by Evans and a second by Roseland to adopt the agenda. All in favor?
Aye.
All opposed? Motion carries. This is the time for general public comment. That's the time for members of the public to discuss or express concerns to the council on any issue not on the agenda. Action will not be taken at the meeting on any issue not on the agenda, except by placement on the agenda by unanimous vote of the council members present. I don't see any speaker request forms or anyone in public comment, so I'm going to close general public comment. Then we'll move to consent items 1 through 16 and ask if any members of the committee want to pull any items from 1 through 16. Bill Evans, number 11. Any others? Okay, can I get a motion on 1 through 16 except for 11?
Move to approve.
Motion to approve by Roseland and a second by Maher. All in favor?
Aye.
All opposed? Motion carries. Next, we'll go to Councilman Bill Evans on
Being as how this kind of took us by surprise, and frankly, we haven't had any discussion amongst ourselves about this, I would move that we just table this item until such time as we actually have had a chance to think about what we want to direct the attorney to do.
We have a motion to table. Is there a second? Okay, we'll go to Josh Beaverdorf.
Am I still in? Yeah, I think right now we're just directing the city attorney to prepare a resolution of elected officials. We're not voting on what it is. So I think it's prudent to move forward with it. And from there, we can have the discussion instead of delaying it. So I would move to approve number 11.
How can they possibly prepare something when we haven't actually told them what we need to prepare? I know a couple of people have talked to them about it, but there is virtually no consensus that this needs to happen. So, just because we table it doesn't mean we can't come up with another resolution that's more appropriate in the future. But to just delay this along like we do so many other things, for instance, our approval of some of these, marijuana permits. I think this is a mistake to go keep on starting things you really can't finish. So I'm going to suggest again you reconsider seconding my motion, because I think it's the best way to end this, and then we can have discussion and come up with an appropriate resolution for us to vote on in the future. Trying to be efficient here rather than waste everybody's time.
I'll second it from the chair.
Seconding my motion or his motion?
The motion to table.
Okay,
So I guess we're going to,
I had a motion after his to approve 11 because nobody seconded his motion.
well, I just did. And so,
I made my motion on top. I don't care how we do it. I made my motion after that. Is there something
well,
for Robert's rules?
well, you can refer to Robert's rules, but I think I make the decision on that as the chair. And so the motion is to table, and then we'll have a vote on that. And if it doesn't pass, then we'll go to your motion. So the motion on the floor is to table number 11. All in favor? Aye. All opposed? Okay, motion fails. Vote of 2 to 3. Next, we'll go back to Bieberdorf for his motion.
I move to approve 11.
We'll go to Kevin Maher.
With respect to number 11, if you do go into the detail, you can see the dollar amounts proposed. I think we need to have a discussion about that. And maybe when we could meet with Amber and talk about that a little bit for a recommendation rather than just ask the city attorney to use the figures that were in this detail.
Okay, then Pat Roseland.
I agree with Kevin. I just feel like that we need discussion on it rather than tabling it or rather than pushing it along. I think we just should discuss it about more with our counsel or our legal team and then go from there.
I have more to say.
Okay, so I guess the first thing before you speak, are you going to second the motion or are you?
No, I'm-
Okay. We don't have a second on this one. Go ahead, Bill. Go to Bill Evans.
Well, if you're reading this particular resolution, it's directing them to approve, to recommend salary increases for the mayors, whose salary went up from $80,000 to $120,000 just last year. It also recommends certain figures that we're going to have to do and air all this linen publicly rather than do it behind the scenes and come up with an appropriate resolution to vote on that won't require hours of arguing here in front of the people. I don't think anybody on this council really wants to approve that which is specified in this resolution, because I believe the mayor's salary was increased significantly just a year ago. And I don't know why you'd vote for something like that. It doesn't make any sense, just a waste of time. Thank you.
Cool. Okay, I'm still waiting for a second on the motion on number 11. And hearing none, I'm going to declare the motion failed. That brings us to the end of the consent calendar. Any other Alderman items? Look for a motion to adjourn. Motion by Bieberdorf and second by Roseland. All in favor? Aye. Motion carries. We're adjourned. Happy New Year.
You tabled it anyhow.
Yeah, because I've got a thing for a project. It's not, I mean, now that you're ordering, it's not impressive.
Every time I mention the 2 bags deal, but if I can see.
Mission accomplished. Mission accomplished.